5, 16, 19, 21, 30, 3, and 10. Check results. You remember?
Hello. It's 81. And I'm a broken man again. You can tell. Just look at me. God, legs are shaky, knees weak, stomach be achy, got throw up on my socks already, mum's brekkie, whatever it is. Oh god, so long day. But I got to get this done, and I got to do a Formula One thing after it. Some slightly low energy. I'm trying to pace myself because I got to do that immediately after. But I just haven't had the time yet. I don't know why there's marks on this. I just haven't had the time yet, which is annoying because now I've got to find the time now and do it all right now, which is rare for me to not have the time. Usually, time is sort of burdened with too much of it. You drown in the amount of free time you have sometimes. I kind of spoke like pre-Oscars, like literally minutes pre-Oscars yesterday, and now I'm hours post. And I'm gonna just say it, man. Boring as fuck. I burped. So boring. And I saw like, I just don't get it. I think people who like the Oscars, it's like Formula One. You got your Drive to Survive fans, and you got your Formula One fans who've been there watching like Prost or whoever. I don't know when that guy drove, Button, or even people like I don't know. But like, I'm clearly not looking for the same thing as other people. People are tweeting out like who like are into the Oscars, right? It's like a sport for them. Great Oscars. We couldn't have asked for much more. Like great speeches, heartfelt moments. It's just like we're not in this for the same thing, are we? It was so boring, and I'm not watching the Oscars for the first time. It's like, let me see what it's like. So no, I watched it last year. I think I watched it the year before that. This is by far to me the most boring one, and I know, right? We weren't gonna have another Will Smith moment, but in the awards themselves, I just realized what I hate most about awards from this award show, basically, and it's not the whole you gotta be Oscar baity to get films in, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that, or like why do you need someone to tell you your film's good for it to be good? It doesn't mean anything, all that stuff. No, it's just like, what's the point? Like, it's just stupid. I want to be able to, like, I just think it's dumb how one movie wins everything. It happens often. Like, movies just sweep a lot. And, like, yeah, this year happened even more so than usual, I feel like, in the major categories. But just, like, it's so boring. I just don't find it believable. Like the whole idea, I know it didn't come to fruition, but the whole idea that like you've got not like next to no chance of winning an acting award if your film isn't nominated as the best picture film is just stupid. Like that's just dumb in itself to me. Like if you're the best, you're the best, and obviously, but Fraser still won. But I was just like, it's just it just. I don't know. I feel like they try and feed you the whole Oscars changing format. Like they're actually picking the right people to win, and it's like I don't know. Things always felt rigged. You could argue, right? The things that win Oscars, it always kind of felt rigged sometimes. Like really, that one, like that's not what everyone thought the best film of the year was. And now like it's different. Yeah, sure. Like yeah, it's more diverse, right? They got Asians getting them now. It's crazy. Have you seen? They got the Asios up. But I just feel like it's just rigged in another way. Now they're just like, okay, heartfelt moments, anything that just feel good moments. People, the fact Jamie Lee Curtis won an Oscar for supporting actress. I mean, I didn't watch all the films this year, but I did see Everything Everywhere, and watching it is enough to. I could have watched that movie and none of the others, and known that that performance should not be winning supporting actress. It's the worst. It's not a bad performance, obviously, and I like Jamie Lee Curtis, but out of like Hong Chow, not even seen the wow. I know it's better. Stephanie Sue in the same film, better. Kerry Condon, better. Angela Bassett, better. But because Angela Bassett's in a Marvel movie, and that's the reality of it, it's because it's a Marvel movie, and I can't remember the last time I defended Marvel movies or Marvel, but it's true. It's just like it's like deep it as like I'm not like a neutral, but like somewhat neutral, I guess. You just watch it, it's like, oh, this film this film wins actor. No, this film wins actress, supporting actress, supporting actor, director, picture. And it just goes on and on. It's just like, ugh. And also it's just not true. Like everything everywhere all at once was like a good film and that, and like there were good performances in it. But like just because people thought your film was like an out was the resounding best film of the year, even if people came to that conclusion, I just don't think that just means okay, naturally you have to have all the other awards to just come with you. Like I don't know, man. I think it's dumb. I think like I think there's probably stats that show it's very rare that picture goes with direct. Like if you win director, you got a good chance of winning picture. I think that's stupid. I think like I just don't feel like these things have to be harmonious. Like I feel like you should be able to win acting awards if your film's not nominated. You should be able to win director and not picture. You should be able to get this and not that. It's just like so stupid. Like I don't know. It just made me. It made me start to like Everything Everywhere All at Once as a film less. When I saw like, I think when Michelle Yeoh gets her award. I've got nothing against Michelle Yeoh. I wanted her to win over Kate Blanchett, but like when she gets her award and then like Jamie Lee Curtis is celebrating for her and everyone's celebrating because it's like we're all in a huddle, we're all happy because we've all just taken all the awards home. It's just so boring, deep it, man. They just take every award. It's like, why does anyone else show up? It's like it doesn't really matter. Like you're not gonna win it. They're just gonna like literally all the awards felt like they just went to All Quiet or Everything Everywhere. And like if you're Triangle of Sadness, if you're any other films that didn't even get nominated this year, that maybe should have because they weren't the right genre, like Bones and All or something in particular categories. It's just like it just makes it so boring. Like a sweep isn't interesting. I feel like, and maybe people do like this, but I feel like they view a sweep as like this is the best thing that could happen. It's a sweep. It's like news. It's like this movie took everything. Whereas to me, it's like that's not what's interesting. I want to see like different people from different genres, films, just the best people winning and whatever. And realistically, and not even just this year, it's not likely that the best acting performance is in the same film as the best female acting performance is in the same year as the best supporting and the best directing performance. It's just like it's bullshit, rubbish. I don't like the whole sweep shit. It pisses me off. I'm not even in the mood to joke about it. I'm just being critical without even being light-hearted. But hey, you know what? It's because I've got the amount of lactic acid that's in my legs right now. You can't make jokes when you're full of lactic acid. It's true. Anything else, or is it just that? It might literally just be that, and there might be an 8-minute one. These things happen. Yeah, it's literally nothing's really happened apart from those Oscars, which was just a letdown as well. I had work, which is why partly why I'm so tired. I haven't slept in like a long time because I obviously woke up that day. So I don't know. I've not slept in long. I woke up. I decided when I woke up I'm not gonna go to bed because I'm gonna watch the Oscars that are on tonight, and they came on in this country at midnight to like 3:30 in the morning. And then I had work, I had to be somewhere. So I was like, I'm not going to go to bed and sleep for like an hour or 2 hours. It's not going to do me any good. I'm going to be in bed and I'm not going to want to move. I might not even wake up till I'm a very deep sleeper. If I get 2 hours sleep, there's a good chance of that. And I just thought I'd rather have no sleep than 2 hours. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to stay up from the moment Oscars finished to having to leave for work. So I just stayed up the whole time, obviously falling asleep. Kind of like moving around and walking around fine. The second I sat down, it was like this. It was like, not even that I was about to sleep, but just I couldn't keep my eyes open. Like it wasn't that if I closed them, like I could just fall asleep at a desk or something. It was more just that I couldn't keep them open. I can still be awake in the mind, but my eyes I couldn't open them. And it's just like, it just felt like so I could. It just feels like right. You sit there for 3 hours and a half. When realistically, you can just wake up the next morning and be like, oh, Everything Everywhere won everything, and everything it didn't win, All Quiet Takes. Oh, and Jamie Lee Curtis upset. Like, it's just, I'm not saying I need upsets, but like, 2 films took all the awards. you have all these nominations. You got like 15 different films all playing a part here, and it's like, no, 2 films take like all the awards. You know, maybe another film gets like an editing. It's just like, it's crap, man. It's crap. But one thing that is good is you can look forward to the next year, and I've made this promise multiple times about I'm gonna watch more films, and I actually have been sticking to that promise. I've not been watching all of them yet, but maybe I'll get there. Oscars 2024. I'm looking at you, son. Can't really remember what year we're in. I think it's 2023, yeah. So 2024, I'm looking at you, son. And there's some films that I think are going to be contending in there for me. You know, Dune comes out this year. I like Dune. Killers of the Flower Moon. It's got DiCaprio in it. Might be good. I'll see it. I don't know what else is going to be like a big hitter, but I look forward to it. So I look forward to that. Shorty today. Shorty like a memory in my head that I can't hit pause. Got me singing like na 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 every day. Like my iPod is stuck on replay. It's a short one today is what I'm saying. But that's all I have to say. And yeah, I got to do the Formula 1 thing. So sorry if anyone's listened to this. This is 81. See you in 82.
Here with the kids, and they had like 3 kids, and the geezer was probably on like maximum 20 bags a year. Like the most boring bloke you'll ever meet. He was like,